Come on, Maddie. It's the first show of the year, man. Ain't got much daylight. Maddie? Dude!
Packers.
What? What? Dude, calm down. Catch your breath.
Packers.
What? What? Calm, get your breath. Hold on.
Do you know that Kmart?
Yeah, it's the one right across the Lambeau. It's
They
great.
tore it down.
What?
It's gone.
What?
It's gone.
Head! Water.
I
remember that was.
Yeah. I mean, I know we're not supposed to break any news,
But it's kind of major. I mean, we've kind of heard rumors, kind of seen it coming. A lot of this. There are a lot of theories what's going on across from Lambeau. Okay, there's a lot of speculation. A lot of people are comparing what other teams have done. And there's a pack line or whatever. What do you envision? What do you see with this developmental project of the Green Bay Packers across Ridge Road, right by the stadium, adjacent essentially? See that? What would you like to see, Matty Day?
I actually know one of the things, and I can't talk about it. I heard one of the things. I can't talk about it.
Well, I hope it's what I'd like to see.
Which would be?
A Baskin Robbins.
We lost our Baskin Robbins.
We lost
here.
our Baskin Robbins. We had one for some time.
I was thinking, like, we lost our Hooters.
Lost the Hooters.
What else?
What I want to say about Baskin Robbins is, do you know how hard it is to find Blue Moon?
Hard as hell, man.
It's legit Blue Moon without any, without the bubble gum in it or whatever. It's really hard. And I'm sure there are places I may be overlooking, but I've, tried to shop by some of the indie shops because it's a Wisco thing. But if y'all know where I can find some Blue Moon,
bring that indie ice cream.
You wouldn't just be helping me, you'd be helping a lot of people. So,
yeah, community oriented. Yeah. We're concerned. We have a vested interest.
Yeah.
We live right here. We tent here every night. This is home. So it hits home.
It does. It's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard, T. Hey, buddy.
What's going on?
How you doing?
How you doing, man?
Good. It's a pleasure to be back.
It's a real pleasure to be back. The pleasure is all mine, all everybody's.
All yours. Thank you for watching this. It's just off and running another year at an exciting time. Expectations are high. Everything's, kind of falling into place. A lot of moves, a lot of this and that throughout the entire offseason, whether it's team related or, the Favre and Wolf thing, which is super cool. There's just, there's a lot to touch on. It's just still a pretty fun time to be a Packers fan. Sorry, he does a much better Joe Calgaro.
I used to. I can't
Bullshit,
do that
man.
anymore.
That's not true.
All right, whatever, man. We'll see if I still got it. Because this is season 2 in some regards. We have not come at you live since pre-draft.
Yeah.
Holy cats! All right.
Yeah.
We could catch up. Or we could watch these fine automobiles roll by, containing some of the best players in the NFL.
Yes, they've been rolling by. It's kind of teetering out of the lot, and different cars going by. It's kind of been fun to watch. So.
But this is that time of year. A lot of bubble guys. We were saying, man, some people could roll by and we might not even recognize them. This is fresh packed. So we'll kind of cover what we need to. We got a big preseason game coming up. Preseason game number 1. We don't care about the Patriots. Turn on ESPN any hour of the day. You got it.
Talk about them. Yeah.
But this is just to see what our team is capable of. couple notes on the offseason so far. You've got Aaron Rodgers throwing some interceptions. Some people...
I'm extremely worried.
I'm not, because it's part of the master plan, don't you see? Week 1, baby. We're training those DBs for JC, man.
Oh, yes.
They're going to get them some of them sweet Cutler picks.
I can't wait. We know how we here feel within our circles, and the thing around the NFL feels about cut sauce, and I'm just really looking forward. I think it's wonderful we begin and end on the division, and we begin how we did, or how we will this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. With that beginning of the season, there's kind of been something out of the ordinary. There's obviously been a lot of rumblings, but we're dealing with some outside court cases, which seems to be. First of all, let me say the microscope over, because it's kind of with a nostalgia that we hear about Johnny Blood McNally and some of the Rebels of yesteryear and the stunts they pulled and what would have got them suspended. And
even Favre.
Oh God, yes. And with the access to the world of Twitter, like the video with him and Cecil, drunk as hell, whatever.
Hell yeah.
Like what that kind of access would have done 10, 20, 30, 50 in the case of the Packers. Yeah. Almost 100 years back.
96 as of today. 96 years ago as of today.
Bam.
That's a team.
So we got some guys. There's, Dayton, Guion. Is the book out on that? Because I still hear Guion. I still hear Guion. If anybody can state a case. LaTroy, if you're listening,
dude,
set the record straight, because...
Is that him? No.
Nope.
Shucks.
Someday.
Yeah. Makes it look fast.
And Corliss and all that and everything. And so there's going to be some issues that are dealing with early in the season, guys having to fill in everything. But one case that didn't get a lot of press was this guy. Eddie has a pending case that may or not resolve in possible time loss or something.
Really?
Stemming back from that Week 12 win at Minnesota for public endangerment and assault and battery. Oh! Sorry.
Oh!
When I feel bad, I go on YouTube and watch highlights of Eddie Lacy, and it's
Buddy Lacy.
God,
fuck yeah,
it's a lot of fun. But there's a lot of things to be excited about. The Vegas and everybody is very high on the Packers. There's a lot of talk. There's a lot of expectations. I just heard on the radio over here talking about the odds of Rodgers for MVP. Obviously, this time is all speculation. As we talked about, it's all who's going to be the 53. It's not necessarily, what we're going to get into here right now. I mean, it plays itself out. You can have some safe bets, or you can think you know what Teddy's going to do, but there's always some surprises. So it's just fun to watch these guys. I mean, get them out there, let them play, let some things happen, let some shake and bake, and just watch it, enjoy, because I don't know, it's an exciting time of the year.
It's a great time to be a Packers fan. Man, everybody's talking like this is our year. We might as well not even play this year because 2015's trophy is coming back to Titletown. But even if that is the case, even if we knew that was going to happen, then let's enjoy this along the way. It's going to be a battle for a lot of these dudes.
Yes.
Hopefully that's how it ends up. But I will say, as we are on the eve of the preseason, couple of cats I'm just looking forward to just checking out. You toss out any that you got too, but both sides of the ball, actually all three phases. Couple of the dudes I'm looking at. Let's see, there's Carl Bradford, man. Where the hell have you heard his name this year? Have you heard Carl Bradford's name? Carl.
Like the wife used to say in Family Matters when she would break it down for him, because she was always the voice of reason for Carl, because remember Carl would always get kind of emotional, and then wife would always just be like, Carl.
I'm thinking of Walking Dead. Carl. British dude trying to speak with a southern accent. You got Carl Bradford, Kiri Thornton, another dude who was drafted last year. Come on, man. Come on, big. Bring it to the D-line. We got like you said, man, there's court cases up and down that line. Mike Daniels, my man, is hurting.
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything serious, but I mean,
putting on some
we
LBs
could
too.
use some depth, man.
Yeah.
He's putting pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Love Borns and Cypher Zigs. But yes,
who are you keeping?
Well, an interesting study to me is the high effort guy of Jake Ryan, and
another inside linebacker.
Yes,
okay.
and we go to that, and obviously one of the stories of this year was AJ Hawk, and I've kind of had on thought or whatever. Like AJ Hawk was like a Labrador, very dependable. You kind of knew what you were getting. He's good around kids, and he was just a good guy in the middle. Wasn't going to be anything spectacular. He wasn't a Doberman pincher or anything or anything like that. But he was good, and you could say high effort guy. Jake Ryan, because it's not necessarily all the physical tools, but a high effort guy. I'm not necessarily looking for him to make a huge impact. Would be a steady guy in there who on those early downs can make some sure run tackles. Which brings me to my one tangent that I want to make about X's and O's. May I?
Yeah, dude.
Okay. There have been a lot of questions about, who's going to be that inside, and Barrington, Malumba, and all that, and with Clay in there, and what holes does Clay leave on the outside, and how does all that bring in? I still don't get what this means, I think, because I was really bad at geometry and arithmetic in high school, whatever, but addition by subtraction. If linebacker is our weaker side of that defense, and once suspension and injuries come back, our front is formidable, and we got a lot of good guys that we like from top to bottom, and our secondary, with some of these draft picks and everything, we're feeling is pretty strong. Let's not figure out who has to be the fourth or the second inside linebacker. And a lot of teams are very successful against the run with a four-man front. Let's on those early downs or those running downs or against teams that we know are run heavy, let's push up our four big bodies up front. Let's plug up some gaps. Let's make it hard to run. It's a lot of fun when you see the big guys being able to throw an arm around them because they're crossing and a guard can't pull to make a hole and you're getting them in. Those three linebackers can still take a step forward and make a play. Also, that delay, that one step that a running back has to step and wait for those big guys allows the safeties in our secondary, which again, we have a lot of guys that we feel very good about in that secondary. Let them take a step up and pull out. I don't think it has to be a 3-4 or 4-3, and we know Dom is very flexible in what he does. But in terms of who's going to be that, other inside linebacker, who's going to be this, let's put it up and put some of those big boys up front. I mean, we got a lot of good things. Let's get some more of those elephants on the field. Some of those guys who can plug up range. You don't need to have blazing speed or sideline to sideline speed in a running play or a running situation. Let's. In following a little the Minnesota Vikings, there's some questions on their defense and everything, and their secondary and anything. And Mike Zimmer's just like, I'm going to put the 11 best guys on the field. Mike Zimmer, I respect. He's a nice coach or whatever, but I'm going to put the 11 best players on the field, whether that means it's X amount of these guys, X amount of these guys, X amount of these guys. Let's put our best players on the field. Let's not sacrifice a 340-pound, or maybe exaggerating, but whatever D lineman to have a fourth linebacker. Let's put the best players available on the field. That's my take. It doesn't have to be a 3-4 all the time. And Dom does that, but it's, we don't have to kill ourselves over finding that fourth linebacker. That's all I got.
Word. Multiplicity, baby. Michael Keaton, 1999.
Michael Keaton, thank God he got some recognition with Birdman, which I haven't seen, but
I hadn't either. Fuck.
We grew up with him.
Yeah. Beetlejuice 2 happening?
Yeah.
Is it happening?
Oh.
I saw a poster. I don't know what's real anymore, internet.
Yeah. He's just playing with us.
Clean
and Sober, though. Kind of under the radar movie of Michael Keaton. Good movie. I think it's got Freeman in there, Morgan.
Cut it out.
Yeah.
I thought you meant Antonio. Shit. All right. That was my segue to get us back on track. We can talk movies all day. That's our other show.
Watch out for it. Made to come
Film
on
from
OutsideSlant.com.
Film from Line Kiln. Shit.
There's a U-Haul place I think we can film that.
Perfect.
They got some open
Project up
space.
on a U-Haul.
Yes.
My other cats to watch out for. I want to see how this rookie fullback Aaron Ripkowski does, because you've got the John Kuhn heir apparent, and it would be wild for them to keep 2 on the roster.
I don't see that at all.
I mean, it was only a couple years ago they kept 3. But dude, that's real tough. I mean, like, honestly, is John Kuhn even going to make the roster? You don't even know at this point.
Well, I was going to break it down and ask 53.
53.
What do you see?
You want me to name by 53 right
Well,
now?
no. Just it's the fullback position.
Oh, fullback.
Well, basically,
I mean,
Kuhn or Ripkowski.
Right. I mean,
Because I have a gut feeling what I think.
do you know?
Yeah.
You know, whenever you get in that scenario where you've got a rookie who you maybe think is a little too promising to stash on the or on the practice squad, it's almost like there's the chance of like an injury, kind of an ailment coming along, and then they're on IR, and that's just kind of how you stash them. Or I don't know, man. I mean, like it's nuts. I mean, like with the guy, like last year was Carl Bradford, who, like Brian Carriveau kind of said, is just like that was like a red shirt year for him, on the 53, but never active. Like he was a game day inactive all year long. I don't know. I mean, that's so tough. And could you really justify doing that with a fullback? So I want to watch. I want to see what he brings to the table. Like if he's getting it or not. He's obviously a bruiser, but Kuhn's greatest strength is his grasp of the mental aspect of it, and that you are not likely to get out of a rookie. So, shoot, man. Kuhn's on a 1-year deal. If there's some way they can keep both, give Kuhn his ride off in
The farewell
green
tour.
and gold sunset. I mean,
I see a farewell tour and allowing the tutelage of John Kuhn. John Kuhn on the 53, Ripkowski on the practice squad.
They go for practice squad.
It's I mean,
and teams aren't hungry for like a fullback.
It's not something where like if we put him on there, we're gonna get a bunch of teams. Let them clear waivers or whatever it is.
Word.
Let them get on.
Dude, so colored is my judgment by my Ted Thompson fandom that I just feel like anybody who Ted Thompson tries to put on his practice squad is bound to get signed away.
Just like, ooh, what'd you see in him, Teddy?
Man, I was watching they had that press conference before practice today, and I'm sitting there just cracking up at Ted Thompson, and my coworkers are just wondering what I'm listening to, and to try to explain to them, oh, it's a Ted Thompson presser, like.
Well, he says so much, and he reveals so much information and deep personal insights.
It's a pretty regular year. Training camp. I mean, people have been around for a while. They know it's a.
But his dry as bone humor, him talking about his 40 time.
Oh yeah, dude, and just getting blindside blocked as a special teamer, fucking great. Then I guess my one note, I'm gonna jump to my other dude who I hope is like a gunner on special teams. Ladarius Gunter, another rookie
You were talking about
who maybe could be like the Jared Bush replacement out there. I think that's he's got a good chance to make the team based on that. It'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool if they found a guy. But they talked about Dimitri Goodson like that.
Well,
too,
and after
they?
an interview that he had, J-Ron Elliott too, he was talking
Yeah.
about I'm embracing the special teams. I want to be that special teams guy.
Dude.
I want to get my team away, which is
Have multiple
genuine.
Jared Bush
Yes.
types out
Yeah.
there. I mean, that's
We need it.
sweet.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. I mean, it was, you could argue, I mean, the further we've gotten away from that freaking game in Seattle, I mean, that was a special teams play away from the Super Bowl. I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe it's easier to put it on, what's his name, Bostic, now that he's a fucking Viking. But still, that was it. That was it. Yeah.
Which says a lot.
Yeah. Oh, he mad now. He's coming back. Packer fans pissed him off. So, yeah, Ladarius Gunter, another dude. And now I'm going to jump back to the other half of the press conference, which was Big Mac, our grizzled fucking coach.
God, that beard's awesome.
He
He's got a nice beard, Manny, but I mean...
Oh, hell. I got a long ways to go.
The tone and texture and color gradient?
Dude, setting the tone for the team. I want them to ask him about the character, what the mindset is of this year's team, and I just want him to go.
Next question.
Dude is in hard-ass mode. He came out of the
right off
fucking wilderness this year. And what was the...
And just zinging the media right away. Just, I love it.
You got to watch it, right?
Yep.
Okay, so when they asked him at the very end, and it was like something about trial and error, he's like, trial return, I don't know. Tom Clements told me to say that. I mean, Jason Wilde told me to say that. I don't know what the hell that means. Are you serious? Yes. Love our coach, dude. It was cool, man. I mean, like, he might be, I don't know. We've had a lot of, like, laughing with Mike this year. He is maybe a bit more serious, which may end up making him a bit more funny to us at times in a great way. All the admiration in the world for Big Mac.
Yes.
But he has a different demeanor this year. Like, that is a serious man, and I pity John Fox, Pete Carroll, whoever the hell is coming at him this year.
Yep. Well, I forgot at what point it was in history, and you can talk about all the BS that's happened over there in Foxborough and everything, but I mean, Belichick isn't one to speak things lightly, and I mean, I have respect for him still as a coach, regardless of what may or may not have happened. But when he speaks about his respect for McCarthy, I mean, you can see as a coach, I mean, he does it right, man, and it's just, I don't know, it's fun watching him and seeing how he goes, and he may not be a media darling, and he may not give you see everything, but
fuck a media darling.
Yeah, it's.
I would take Mike over
anybody,
over any coach.
Anybody. Belichick, even past coaches. Looking back, I mean,
over any past coach, I don't know if I'm ready to go there, but
past some past coaches.
I'd take him over Ray Rhodes.
Well, yes, but I mean, honestly, looking over the course of what happened, which hindsight is 2020, it may not be fair. But Holmgren. I mean, could he not? I mean, Holmgren was great because he was a disciplinarian for Favre after he left. Favre went full gunslinger mode, and all the other things that happened. But yes, Holmgren got a Super Bowl, and this is a whole other topic for an entire show or an entirely different place.
I'd love to do that show sometime.
But I'm not ready to say that Holmgren is head and heels above McCarthy. The book is still open on McCarthy, which isn't fair necessarily all that. But shit, man. I mean, look at both had sustained success.
Yeah.
But also, what are the years? What was it? 92 to 98. What was it? Six years?
Yeah. Or seven seasons.
7 seasons, and we're at now 05 or 06 when McCarthy came in.
This is his 10th. This is his 10th season.
So okay. Same amount of Super Bowls within the time span that Holmgren was here, and the sustained success we have in still elevating and being projected number one and having all the success. I mean, it's a very interesting conversation to have.
We like Mike. We want you to have beer and pizza with us on this show. Ultimate goal, please, if you know him, if you know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows him, holla. We want Mike McCarthy on the show. It would be the greatest moment in primetime live television.
Anything he wants, that we can afford. We'll get him.
Yeah, dude. Shrimp on the pizza.
Yeah.
Like,
straight up. Jumbo. We're not talking about the little ones.
Yeah, prawns.
Which brings me to one other thing. If we're talking about harkening back real quick, it's also the same age, give or take. I think he's the same exact age as the one Reggie White is Pep Jolius. And so people are talking about, gas in the tank and everything, and a lot of hard years, but look at Reggie that year. Look at Pep this year. And there's a big article written in JS Online about snaps, snap count, playing time, minutes, and everything for Pep. And he was very upfront about, It is a very serious thing about how much gas in the tank and the end of time, and again, sometimes less is more with playing time and snaps and everything. And it sounds good ahead of the season, but when he's available and when he's playing, I mean, how much is that gonna come into fruition? But
it's a long ass season.
It's a long ass season, and I love Pep, and it's just I don't know how I feel about it. Is it kind of, do you go for broke? It's like resting. It's like baseball resting your starters before the playoffs or whatever. Do you?
Bulaga in a minivan?
Was it?
Might have been.
Hey. They've been streaming all by here. If anybody catches some face.
Slow it down and play the game.
Is that Davomsky? It looked like his head.
I know.
But it's, so many things to be excited about. It's
heck yeah. Are we good on coverage? Should we drop the bomb on what's going on with the show?
I think so.
Oh wait. A cheers to the Ginger Ninja, Tim Mastay.
Hey, yeah.
Beating out the contender.
Yeah.
There wasn't that much discussed about it. I know Crosby was kicking better with Mastay holding, which you'd expect, but I mean it didn't. It seemed more of just a symbolic thing. The Packers have had only the best things to say about Cole Porter. I know that's not his name.
We'll call him Alabama, like.
Dude.
Mississippi.
I know. I tried to think of a name for him, like akin to the Ginger Ninja, but Alabama thing. Punta.
Alabama.
Alabama man. So, hey man, that's serious stuff. That's
Again, special teams is not joking around. As much we love to poke fun at it.
Yeah.
Tilting the field and everything that comes with it, it's extremely important. And
on the road, man, special teams, like, you gotta just be on. And so far, I mean, even just stuff like that, I like it. I mean, it's not tinkering. It's not like trying to push Mason Crosby to kick a couple more field goals or something. It's not you're over meddling here. Like, that was not a great year for Mastay, who's a young guy, and they wanted to see if he had it or not, and he responded. So I like the move.
And also, he's been here long enough that he knows probably a thing or two about what goes on at 1265 Lombardi, that if we were to let him go, the Vikings would probably take him, and that might compromise some knowledge. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Fuck.
Something to consider.
Good. Well, that's all I have for Packers coverage.
Yeah.
TB?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot more to come, and obviously a lot more you could pick apart, but it's pretty early, and that's why it's a lot of fun.
Well, this lonely little show found itself a dancing partner, as it turns out. Our man, Zach Rapport of the Sharp Cheddar podcast, has graciously invited us to join forces on a brand new website called Outside Slant. It will be up and running this preseason, and we'll have all our episodes featured there, archived, new episodes. Might do some writing for them.
I was gonna say audio, video, and the letters that come together is things, and you group them in sentences.
Yeah, the stanzas and the.
We're gonna get into it.
We're going right.
Fun. So whatever medium you like, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and it's just gonna be a lot of access, and it's a fun time to think about it, a lot of time to ponder on it, and then also we want to hear from you, because there's gonna be ways and platforms and everything for you to kind of kick back, whether it's that infamous comment section that everybody knows and love and hosts such great discourse and
it's
honest,
so polite and
it's always
thoughtful.
Everybody has the best intentions all the time on those, and
it's generous.
and everything else. Just email it and drop in a line or response or whatever you want. That's what we want. I think that's what everybody wants to see. Is just let's all get into the mix. Jump in. Let's Facebook page, start some shit. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Let's just talk. Can't we just
talk.
talk? We just never even talk anymore.
I mean, can we just talk?
Real talk. Live.
From
Stadium
Drive.
do 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 do